Welcome to editingyourwebsite.com. This tutorial will cover the basics of using our web editing system to make changes to your website. Let's first log into the system now by clicking the Client Login button in the upper right hand corner of our website. Okay, you should now see the login screen. Log in using the email address and password associated with your account. After logging in, your website should load in the editor. In our example, we're going to be working with our demo website throughout our video tutorial series, but your website will load in this section here. Now you'll notice a couple things. The first is going to be the toolbar at the top. There's a couple different sections to the toolbar. The first is our sitemap button. If you click the sitemap button, there will be a list of the pages of your website. You can use this list to jump back and forth between different pages while you're editing. Our example only has one page, our index page, but more than likely your website will have multiple pages listed here. To the right of our sitemap is our Publish Changes button. When we make changes to our website, they're just considered a draft. In order to publish them and save them on the website, we're going to want to hit the Publish Changes button. Before you log out when you're making changes, be sure to hit the Publish Changes button to save your changes. Underneath the Sitemap button, we have two tabs, the Edit Content tab and the SEO tab. The Edit Content tab is the default view when you log in, and it's the section that allows you to make changes to your website. The SEO tab allows you to edit the meta tags of your website if you want to make your website more search engine friendly. Optimizing your website for search engines is beyond the scope of this tutorial, but if you have any questions about making your website more search engine friendly, be sure to contact us using the form on our contact page. On the right side of your toolbar, you'll notice a button with your website's domain name. If you manage multiple websites, you can switch between them using this button. The system will let you manage unlimited websites on a single account, and we do offer multiple website discounts. Under our website domain button, you'll see two more tabs, an account tab and a support tab. The account tab has two links, My Account and Log Out. The Log Out button logs you out of the system and returns you to your website. And the My Account tab takes you to a page where you can change general information about your account, such as your name, your email address, and your password. You can change these at any time. The Support tab also has two links, and there's Email and Help Guide. The email link takes you to a page where you can submit an email to our support team if you get stuck while editing. And the Help Guide, if you click it, it will generate a small pop-up window containing a very user-friendly help guide that can walk you through the basics of editing your website and can explain a little bit more in depth some of the icons and basic editing techniques. So let's go back to the website and take a look at some of these bubbles that appeared on the screen when we logged in. These bubbles signify areas of the website that are able to be edited. If you hover your mouse over them, the system will highlight those specific areas to show you which areas can be changed. We're going to go ahead and click on the button by our special offer section here. And when we click it, you'll notice the content of that section loads in our editing window and a secondary toolbar pops up. Most of these icons should be pretty recognizable by you. You've probably seen them before. Our bold, underline, italicize. We have our alignments, align left, center align, and right align. Our video library has other tutorials that cover these buttons more in depth, so be sure to watch these videos if you have any questions about what a specific button does. But also, if you hover the mouse over the button, it will give you a 1 or 2 word description of what the button does. Once you make changes to your content, be sure to hit the Save Draft button. This will close the editing window and return you to your website in Edit Content view. And again, your changes are just considered a draft. They have not been published to your website yet. So we're the only ones that can see these changes. If everything looks good with your changes and you're happy, you're going to scroll up to the top and click the Publish Changes button. This will now save all the changes that you've made and publish them to your website so everybody can see them. Once we're finished, we can click the Log Out button to exit the system, and it will then return us to our website where we'll be able to see our changes as a visitor would. And that's the basics of using the system. For more detailed tutorials on specific aspects of editing your website, such as changing images, and even adding downloadable content, be sure to check out the other videos in our video library. Thanks and happy editing!